People are back, which is amazing. Not everyone, but okay, let's time. Guys, please remember to mute your mics if you're not speaking because this random sounds can be very, very distracting. So just make sure that your mic is muted in case you're not speaking. Okay, welcome back, everyone. So how was that? You're welcome to turn on your microphones because now you can do so. So you're welcome to do so if you want to share some emotions or if you don't want to, let's just play a game. And please raise your hand if you always, I mean, not always, often stress it. You can just physically raise your hand. You can raise your hand as a reaction as well. Okay, good. So it's okay. Okay, we do have some people. Okay, please raise your hand if you're stressed, you cannot eat. I know these people exist. Okay, how you do that? Like, I mean, I know that you exist, but how is that possible? Like, if I'm stressed, I can just like, is everything that I see in the radius of like 5 kilometers.
They are deadly stressed.
No, doesn't work that way. Okay, so some people, when they're stressed, some people eat more and some people cannot eat at all. So these are usually two different reactions to stress. Okay, raise your hand if you're often stressed. Okay, everyone is like, yeah, that's me. Okay, good. Okay, good. Raise your hand if you have some good techniques that help you deal with stress. So if you have, okay. If you know that there is some activity that's gonna help you, definitely, like, I don't know, painting or singing or playing guitar. If you know that there is something that's gonna help you, okay, so you're lucky people. Okay, raise your hand if you don't have such a technique and if you're stressed, you don't know how to deal with your stress. That's me. I don't know how to deal with stress. Nothing helps. Okay, so, okay. Hi, people. It's not nice to have someone on my team because this is not the best team ever, but anyways, okay, good. Raise your hand if you like sweet food. Okay, sweet food more. Okay, raise your hand if you like salty food more. Okay, we should have voting next time. I'm fine. Okay, good. So, okay, amazing. Usually after the warm-up questions, we go and we take a look at some vocabulary. This is a random, I usually select a random set of words just that are just nice and are very good to use. So we usually go through that random set of vocabulary, and after that, you're going to have more questions and you're going to discuss more again in pairs, and not in pairs, in groups, because this is the primary goal. But since we're all also here, it is always good to take a look at some vocabulary as well. So you can go now to our chat again, because I just shared some questions there. And not the questions, sorry, some words there, words and expressions. Not a lot of them today, but they're good. They're good. So we're going to go through them. And then I would like you to use these words and expressions today in the second part of our class. We are going to be discussing questions again. Let's go. And the first word is scrumptious. What does it mean?
Like answer?
Delicious. Delicious, extremely tasty. I have the explanation. Okay, what can be scrumptious, for example?
Any dish, probably. Drink dish.
For example, what?
It could be anything. It could be anything after you smoked marijuana.
Okay. I'm gonna pretend I've never heard that. Yeah. Okay.
Can you please write it in the
Okay.
messages, because I don't know how it write this word.
Advertisement.
Yeah, it is in our chat. You can see it in our chat in Telegram. Under the last post, I just sent it as a picture, so you can see how it's scrumptious. Very good. Thank you, Pavel. Pavel always helps me. So good. Okay, to have a sweet tooth, what does it mean? For example, I have a sweet tooth.
With a lot of sweets.
Like Sweet food.
To be addicted to sweet food.
Yeah, exactly. I'm addicted to sweets. Like, really, I love sweets more than anything. Okay, so raise your hand if you have a sweet tooth. Yay. Okay, some people. Okay, some of us. Hi, brothers and sisters. Good. Okay, to calm hunger pangs. What is that? A very good expression.
To
Hunger.
be extremely hungry.
Yeah, when you're extremely hungry and you have that feeling in your stomach when it's painful, this is called what? Hunger
I'm starving.
pangs. Okay. Yeah. Yes, like that. Yeah, but you usually call them pangs. Okay, and so you can calm them down when you eat, for example, something. Okay, so hunger pangs, very good word, not a word expression when we're talking about that feeling in your stomach when you're super hungry. Okay, good. To have a brain freeze. What is that? I have a brain freeze when.
When you drink,
What is it?
What?
it's like you. It's not like when you eat ice cream. It's like when you eat ice cream and then, for example, drink some hot tea and it's like a boom.
Not necessarily. Like I don't.
Maybe when your brain doesn't work and you have to eat something like no. Okay.
This is related. It's not only about ice cream. It's about all kind of cold food. But usually it's about ice cream. It's like, when you eat ice cream and then it is so cold that you have this sudden extreme pain in your head from cold ice cream. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Sharp pain.
No.
Okay, some people say yes, some people say no. Okay, this is how we know who likes ice cream and who doesn't. That happens
Not just
when
ice cream. Sometimes
not just
cold
ice cream.
milkshakes from McDonald's. They're very cold.
Okay. Yeah, it
Maybe
can be
you
any cold food.
touch it with ice cream. I don't know how you can eat so much ice cream to feel pain from it.
Oh, you can.
Liquid ice cream.
You can.
Liquid ice
You
cream.
can. Trust me, you can.
Maybe it's about eat ice cream very fast.
Yes. Yeah. It's not only about ice cream. It's about any cold food. Yeah, it can be milkshake, can be some drink with ice. But it happens when you eat too fast, and then you have this sudden pain in your brain, in your head. So if you have it, congratulations, you love ice cream, obviously, like me. If you've never had that, okay, this is good because it's very unpleasant. Okay, good. But some people have some brain freeze sometimes when they eat ice cream too fast. Okay, rich sauce. What is that? What does it mean, rich sauce? Like, we usually talk about rich people. What about rich sauce?
Well, can I have
Very
a say?
fat.
Delicious.
Tasty.
Paulina, you wanted to say something, right?
Yeah, I wanted to say, like, I have a picture of a man, like, walking along the street and saying to some girl, she's rich sauce, like, very thick and delicious, I like, it's kind of, like, it's a way to call a woman beautiful, kind of.
This is very cool. This is very good.
I don't know, sorry.
It sounds so British to me. Did it happen in somewhere? Okay. Grace. Yeah, that sounds 100% British. Okay, yeah. You don't do that. Don't use that to talk about women, but in general makes sense. So what is rich sauce, guys? Everyone. What does it mean?
No, it was an excellent explanation.
Okay.
Paulina explained.
Yeah, amazing. Yeah, so basically delicious. Okay, so you can use the word rich talking about sauce sometimes to women, but don't do that. Okay, good. Mouth watering. What is that?
When you want to eat.
Yeah.
When
Something
you want
delicious, yeah.
when you want to eat something delicious and
Your mouth is watering.
yeah, your mouth is watering. Good.
You feel like Pavlov's dog.
Yeah, you're drooling. Do you know this?
Yeah.
Drool. Yeah, if this
Really,
word
please.
is not there, so I'm going to put it in. Paulina, you're still enjoying, right? Okay, to drool. Usually we say to drool about dogs, but you can use that about people as well. That's like when you're so hungry that, you just feel it everywhere. So, when you drool. Okay, good. Okay, packed with vitamins. The next thing.
Good for your health.
Good for your health. So packed with something. So food can be packed with vitamins. A very good thing to remember that we say packed. Okay, and rabbit food, my favorite. I mean, the food, the expression. What does it mean? Rabbit food.
Kelsey, green food.
Green food. Green
Vegetarian.
Yeah, vegetarian. And not necessarily, not only vegetarian, it's just green. It's just good for your diet, and that's like rabbits eat that. That's why you call it rabbit food.
Please
Okay.
spell it.
Hmm?
Spell
Rabbit.
it, please. Yeah. I write down
Rabbit
it. All of it.
like rabbits, like an animal.
Rabbit food.
Like rabbits, yeah. You just like rabbits eat that food, that kind of food.
It's easy.
Okay. Also, please remember that different kinds of food can be rich or can be high. Sometimes also say that in something. For example, rich or high in vitamins. Rich in rich in something. Okay. That are packed with vitamins, like fruits. Raise your hand if you like food that is packed with vitamins, like fruit. Okay, good. Raise your hand if you hate rabbit food, like me. I hate it. I'm on a diet constantly, but I hate it. Okay, everyone else is like, what? Why are we talking about that? Sorry, guys. Okay, raise your hand if you're trying to eat only scrumptious meals. Only delicious meals.
No.
No. I like to suffer, right?
Yeah, but you can make, for example, rabbit food very delicious. So it's a tricky, but it's possible.
That's
you have scrumptious food, and it's a very long time to cook it. So you are made of eat some not very tasty food, but it's very quick.
Okay. Let me tell you this: rabbit food cannot be scrumptious. Argue with me. Okay, no one wants to argue because this is the most obvious thing ever. Okay, good. So please look at the words one more time. And your task, that's it, not a lot of words, but they're funny. Your task is going to be using these words now when we're going to work in pairs again. And let's go back to the chat and let me share the questions before we start. So usually we have two sets of questions. We have for those who are like A2 and B1 levels. Sorry, wrong one. Okay, let me put it here. So for A2 and B1 levels, we have some questions that are simpler. And for the levels B2 and C1, we have some questions that are a little bit more complex. So I'm going to post both sets of questions in the chat. And your task is look at the questions and think about which set of questions is better for you personally. It's easier for you, right? What is your level? So you can, which set of questions is the best for your level? And usually this is rooms from 1 to 9 are usually answer the first set of questions, and rooms 10 to 20 usually answer the second set of questions. So make sure that you select the set of questions that is suitable for the level that you have. Anyways, in those questions, you will see a lot of words that we just talked about together, and your task is going to be in the answers. When you answer the questions, use the new words. This is the only way to remember the words. It's not like you have to go through them and you have to learn all of them. It's like you try to use the new words in your speech, and this is how we learn the new words. Okay, good. So take a second to look at the questions that I just posted in Telegram. Think about what you want to say, and I'm going to break you into groups again. You are welcome. You can select the room again. So you're welcome to join the group that you had before, or you can go to a different room. If you didn't like the people in that room, you're welcome to I don't know, experience some more people in this life. So that's fine. Good. Okay. So I've opened the rooms. So as soon as you're done with reading the questions and as soon as you're ready, please join a room that you want to join, again according to your level, and feel free to start with the questions. We're going to have 20 minutes for this question, so you will have time to cover everything and to answer everything. And also, I can see questions. Telegram, yes, the questions are in Telegram. In Telegram, under the last post with the link. I put everything there because if I put something here in Zoom in the chat, then when you go to the rooms, you cannot see the main room chats. Unfortunately, this is how it works. So we have to go to Telegram. Sorry for that. Well, okay. Anyways, you're welcome to start discussing the questions. The first set of questions or the second set of questions. I can see questions too.
Where did it for Julie? For which country?
Excuse me.
Which country do you need it for? The 8
For Australia. For Australia.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Secondary school teachers need 8 for speaking and 8 for listening. I have 8 for listening, but unfortunately, I don't have it for speaking.
Good luck for you next time.
Thank you very much.
You are doing great. Yeah. Let's start.
Yes, of course. Yeah. Oh, well, there are a lot of questions there. So how should we answer them? Should we choose it or we should answer all of them? How should it be?
I think we should choose one for each and try to answer them using the new vocabulary.
Okay.
Have anybody choose?
Well,
I will start with the second question.
Yes, of course.
And I will listen to somebody answering the first question. I'm very curious about this.
I don't think it's that helpful, but maybe if you eat some sweet fruits, which are packed with vitamins, maybe a little bit you can substitute sometimes.
Yeah, good advice. So maybe Varvara, what about you? Do you remember something?
Yeah, I was thinking about this while you were talking, and I actually now I'm craving for this dessert you were talking about. You just described it in such I don't know, vivid, colorful way. And I was on a solo trip, like a small weekend trip to the different city, to Nizhny Novgorod. And I ran into the place which is like specialized on the pizza, and they have different, not very obvious tastes. I don't know. Yeah, toppings. Thank you. And I need to use some phrase. And it was quite mouth-watering, and I think that was the best pizza I've ever had. Probably even better than I once had in Italy. I don't know why. Maybe it was like a Nizhny Novgorod style pizza, and I really enjoyed that it was not an obvious one. So yeah, this is not a very interesting story, but I can give you the name of the place if you're visiting this city someday.
Yeah.
So maybe Anna, you can share your experience too.
Yeah, but I think I can't remember anything. I don't have any memorable experiences. I think I don't know. Probably
You can take another question. I
any
guess.
other question. Yeah. Okay. Maybe we'll pass. I'll skip this turn, and I will return later. Maybe someone else can tell us about the experience. And I'll look for another question. So maybe Dan, you can continue if we're passing the turns.
No, about this first question. Let's say I was not kind of addicted, but I experienced some kind of marijuana things, and all those experiences are connected with it. With food, and all the food seemed extremely scrumptious. I don't know if I'm allowed to use extremely and scrumptious in the same sentence. I'm not kind of a gastro tourist, so that's why I don't think my experience is that relevant to this question. So, but it was still some kind of experience. Yeah, I can understand what does it look like. Okay, like I don't think you're kind of shocked. No, it's okay.
You used all the right words and phrases, so.
You're waiting for me to use some kind of.
No, I think you have used them.
From the list. I used that scrumptious.
So we shouldn't be like having any questions for you because you've done everything you had to.
Okay, I can say like okay, just imagine it was not true. Like being a lawyer, it was not true. It was like just a story.
Oh, you're a lawyer at the same time.
Yeah, I am.
All right.
It's okay. Anyone wanna share? Nope. Galina? No?
Okay, I'll try. So yesterday I went to a restaurant and actually I was really, really hungry. So I just wanted to calm my hunger pangs. But I was surprised the food there was very scrumptious. I had this salad too. Maybe some people think that salad is just a rabbit food, but I think if you use a rich sauce, it can help make it even mouth-watering. And it's also packed with vitamins. So, but because I have a sweet tooth, I had some ice cream for dessert. I think if you eat ice cream too fast, you can get a brain freeze, but if you eat it slow enough, you can avoid it. So that's it. I guess I used the words.
He used all the words, I believe.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
I tried to.
Yeah. But have you ever had this what is it, a brain freeze? Really?
I had, but not with ice cream, but with a slush. It's like a very cold drink, a lot of ice in it, and if you drink it too fast, it feels like your brain becomes frozen for a couple of minutes, and it's not pleasant. And you just have to wait until it calms down.
Yeah, I think it kind of hurts as well.
Yeah.
As I remember.
Yeah.
I can't imagine, really. I have never experienced it. I didn't know that it exists at all.
It does. If you drink or eat something cold very fast, I believe it can happen. Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay.
Tasha has been quiet with us. you
Lisa
have
just said
anything to
that
share?
there should be no more than 5 people. That because I'm number 6, I'm keep quiet.
No. Yes, you're okay. No problem.
For me, it's not a big deal to express myself, but I'm just, going along the rules.
I don't think you have to.
Maybe someone else is extra. How do we know?
No, I don't think we have to be quiet. It's just
Oh,
for our
actually,
opinion.
yeah. Actually, guys, I have to leave you. So it was nice meeting you. You can continue. I must leave. Goodbye.
Thank
Okay,
you. Bye.
Thank you.
Thanks for
Yeah,
joining us.
bye. Okay, according to all the rules, there are only 5 of us here. So Sasha, you can speak.
Thank you. It's so kind. Yeah, actually, I'm just looking at the scrumptious word. It looks like it's a kind of British word. I mean, we don't really use it in US. I don't know about Canada. Somebody says here they're from Canada. I don't really see this stuff. But anyway, it sounds like it's something extremely delicious. I mean, what could be extremely delicious? Like twice or 3 times a week, I usually go to some kind of buffets here. It's usually from Chinese or Japanese cuisine, let's say. And I would say like 60-70% of all items that we see there is kind of extremely delicious. I mean, when you're starting from, even from the shrimps, which can be delivered in like 5, 6, 10 different ways, like boiled, roasted, fried, and so on, with the sugar, with the teriyaki, with I don't know what. So you just sitting for 1 hour, just only choosing the different types of shrimps. Shrimps what can be in the breadcrumbs or in the, I don't know, in the there's a kind of dough fried stuff inside, or it can be kind of juicy teriyaki. They call it, I don't know how, in India they call this stuff kind of, I forget the name, kind of this type of little piece of bread. Sorry, forget the word. But anyway, I mean, it's just kind of a little piece of the bread, like maybe something between the pancakes and
dumplings.
Huh?
Something like dumplings? No.
No, not a dumpling, but I forget the name. Mostly, Asians use this stuff. I mean, Chinese, Japanese, and maybe Thai people and Indians mostly. It's a kind of a substitute for regular bread, and usually they put some kind of salad or some kind of vegetables inside this little piece of.
Is it like a steam bun or something?
It's not steam, but it's a kind of. They can steam it, but they usually don't.
But it's baked, or how is it prepared?
It's kind of baked, yeah. Just it put for a couple of minutes to some sort of oven, or it could be like even air fryer. Usually it's kind of air fryer, or
some kind of mystery bun. We can understand how it looks like.
Yeah.
If somebody else can continue, I will find you the name and the link for this stuff.
Maybe you can find a picture and send it to the chat.
Yeah, because I cannot speak and search at the same time. I'm just only one line of my brain inside it. I'm too dumb to do two things.
Actually, I'm sorry. I can agree that now that you spoke about Chinese food, I think Chinese food is mostly scrumptious and mouth-watering to me. I agree. And I really admire how they can use different kinds of preparation, different kind of cooking, frying, whatever. They can take one ingredient and make like 100 different dishes, absolutely with different tastes and different, I don't know, like everything is totally different, but everything is made of one thing. I mean, they add more ingredients, of course, but like the main ingredient can be the same, but the food can be extremely different with different tastes. And I really admire this ability of theirs. I agree with you.
Don't you find it extremely salty and fatty?
Chinese food? Not really. They might have, it might be just, I don't know, fatty or greasy. I don't know which word is better here. But yeah, it can be, but not always. They have like, they can cook fish in so many wonderful ways, I think, and it's not greasy, not fatty at all. But yeah, some food is really is greasy. I agree. Yeah. That's it. And what other words can we use here describing Chinese food? They don't have rabbit food, I think. And therefore this is probably not packed with vitamins.
I've been living in China for 2 months, and it was so difficult to find some rabbit food there, and I had to buy it in shops. And I don't know how they stay healthy. I don't think they're, how to say, well balanced diet at all.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I agree. They eat really a lot of noodles, always. But rice is not bad, I think, for the diet, probably.
Barbara, you wanted to say something?
Yeah, I'm sorry for interrupting. I was just wondering, is there any like national cuisine which is not like, which is a rabbit, like includes rabbit food? I think each national cuisine is some sort of not like harmful, but not very healthy one. Can't think about like anything. Usually it's like about buns and like different types of meat. I don't know, like junk food and stuff. For Asian food, it includes noodles. For I don't know, for Italian food, it includes pizza and pasta. So there is no way we can like be healthy.
But maybe Mediterranean diet, something like Mediterranean food, when they have seafood, maybe fish, seafood.
Yeah, maybe. I'm not sure that it counts as a rabbit food, but it's probably better than just eating different sort of buns.
Yeah. Maybe in some warm countries, but not Asian. Warm European countries, maybe they have more healthy diet, more healthy food.
Actually, I'm wondering what is like national African cuisine, if they have any, because it seems like they don't have any like some things which are not natural things. I don't know how to describe it, but I think they like prepare it in a very easy and maybe not very harmful way. I don't know.
It doesn't mean that any of us can eat all that like strange food from Africa, from I don't know, from northern people. Like they try to prepare the like meat, like fish and meat of deers and seals in a very strange way, like digging it into the ground. And for them, it's very healthy. For us, it's unhealthy completely. It's even toxic and even poisonous. So it depends on like where you're from, where you belong to. It doesn't mean that all the Asian foods is good for Europeans.
So it's about like
it's biologically dependent.
so you need to have some sort of national immune system for some food.
Yes.
That's interesting.
Yes, national immune system and national, like in our digestive system, there are a lot of the huge amount of microorganisms, it's bacteria.
Intestinal microorganisms, yeah.
Yeah, and they're all different. They're all different for different people, and like the more difference between people, the more difference between those like microbiome. So like the any food can you can feel it like very tasty and water mouth, but it doesn't mean it would be not harmful for you. Not speaking even like healthy, but not harmful. So be careful. I'm just trying some kind of new food.
Folks, because we have less than 20 seconds, I just put some links into the chat for books that probably will be interesting for you. I mean, there's a Eat This, Not That. It's two actually editions of two interesting books. There's a lot of food that we have here in the US. And the first link, as I told you, it's a naan. I remember the stuff. It's usually in Malaysia, but also, South Asia. 3 seconds, it looks like, yeah.
Everyone is back. Oh, I see people smiling. This is amazing. Hopefully you had enough time to discuss everything. If you didn't, sorry. Life is hard. Okay. Okay, good. So hopefully you enjoyed that and hopefully you managed to learn something new. So if you want to share, that's the time. So you're welcome to share if you learned something new, if you learned something interesting. There was a question about how to cook something or whatever. So if you want to share some new, I don't know, recipe that you learned today, you're welcome to do so. Just turn on your mic and please share.
I'm drooling because of our conversation. We discussed so many recipes and delicious food and scrumptious food.
Yeah, to be honest with her, I have a food addiction now. Okay, thank you for figuring that out for me, guys. Yeah, the discussion was absolutely wonderful. So thank you so much. I feel guilty now.
Yeah, sorry. I mean, I always feel guilty for bringing this topic, but this is one of my favorite topics. It's always nice to talk about food. Sorry, I cannot help it. Sorry. Okay, somebody else. Something that you learned today, or something that was interesting.
I have a question to you. Is the rich sauce is expression, or it's you can use rich pasta or rich salad or whatever?
No. Rich pasta, rich salad doesn't make any sense. No. You rich. It's in this case, you can use it in many cases. It's not only about people. It's not only about the money. But when we speak about food, the rich sauce is one thing, and you cannot use rich talking about pasta or something. No, that's only about this. In this case, it's only about the sauce. So you can say rich taste, rich flavor. You can say that, but not with pasta.
But sauce is just sauce, like a dip which you add to a meal. That's why.
Yeah. Well, in this case, you can say so, but with pasta, definitely that doesn't sound good. Yeah.
Talking about pasta, I made perfect pasta today. It was so delicious.
Yeah. Okay. Now I'm hungry as well. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Okay. Somebody else who wants to share something with us? Anything. You can use this space for everything that you want.
At least scrumptious.
Okay. Pavel,
It's a new word for me, scrumptious, and rabbit food may be interesting.
Okay. Rabbit food and scrumptious favorite words. Okay, they're kind of contradictory, but okay. Yeah, I guess Lisa wanted to say something, and then we'll go to Artyom, right?
Okay.
Yeah, I got a recipe of naan. It is like a tortilla, which is extremely popular in America, but it was originally cooked in Asia.
Okay.
It is extremely scrumptious.
Okay, you will have to leave the recipe in the comments. Sorry. Okay, Artyom.
Okay.
You wanted to ask something?
So I have a question. Does the word sauce have an alternative meaning of some liquid that contains in some dishes? For example, I don't know, when you prepare chicken in some vegetables, it has a sauce in it when you cooked it. So after the preparation, is this drink called sauce or it's called another word?
No. Sauce, it's only something that you make thank you for the recipe. It's something that you make particularly for the dish.
So it's not a part of the dish. It's like an addition to the dish. Okay,
That's like a dip. I mean, a dip is different. You guys know the difference between sauce and the dip, right? Sauce is something that you put on the dish, and dip is something that you put food into that. So no, that's different. That's only for made up things.
Okay,
That's a very interesting thing. No. Okay, good. Somebody else who wants to share something.
But soy sauce,
Soy sauce, yeah.
we put something in that.
Yeah. Well, let's say that's an exception. But this is cool. Yeah, like teriyaki. Oh no, you put okay. Okay, you also have marinade. Oh my god. Okay, this is pretty complex. Okay. Any more? Somebody else who wants to share something or ask a question or I don't know, share with us a recipe.
We have found that nobody in our group have brain freeze.
Really? Okay, I guess that's my problem because I have it all the time. Okay, maybe I should just go slower on ice cream. Maybe that's the thing. Okay, good.
I think it's this feeling, but I had this feelings in my nose. I think not in the brain, not in the head, in the nose, and in this area. But not
yeah. It's somewhere in this area, like it's somewhere
there, but not here. That's
from
here.
Yeah, like front of your head, but it's still your brain is also here. I don't know. Okay, so guys, usually before we finish, we take a screenshot so we can remember this moment, and then I post that screenshot in our channel. Yeah, so get ready. We're going to take 2 screenshots because it's too many of us. So then I'm going to beautifully compile it together in Paint because that's the only thing that I know how to use. But anyways, so picture number 1, 3, 2, 1. Okay, amazing. Give me a second. And picture number 2, 3, 2, 1. Fantastic. Okay, that's it. Well, thank you guys. That is it. The time